This is Bill Eman, and we are continuing this series on frequently asked questions, and some questions you should ask, concerning network marketing. And if this is an industry that you are interested in, you probably need to know the answers to these questions. You should before you make a commitment. So the question that we're going to deal with right now is, do I have to make presentations to people? And this is where the fear comes in. I would suspect probably one of the key reasons why people don't get involved with network marketing is because they're afraid to speak in front of people, or even if it's just one-on-one, having to make a presentation to somebody is something that scares many people, and they just don't have the confidence to get out of their box and do it. They always say you have to face your fear if you're going to move forward. And in this business, I just maintain that's exactly true. The true answer to the question, do I have to make presentations to people, though, is no, you don't have to make presentations to people. I would just suggest that it would be smarter on your part that as quickly as you can, you learn how to. For a number of reasons. First, it will build your confidence, being able to talk about your company and product in your voice, not reading a script. I mean, some basic guidelines, but you need to be able to feel comfortable enough about your company and your company's product or service that you can explain it to somebody. And that really is what a presentation is. It's an explanation. It's taking somebody who knows nothing about what you do or your product or service and informing them. So at the end of the presentation, they have enough information to make a decision whether they're interested in moving forward, becoming a customer, or they're not interested. And that's really all you need to do as far as making a presentation. It builds your skills. I've said on many videos that the more skill sets you have, the more money you're going to make. It is just, it's one of those basic laws. And this is a great way to develop your communication skills. You learn faster and you learn more thoroughly about the company, the products and services if you have to talk about it. Particularly if you do a presentation in front of a few people and they have questions. Well, you don't have to have all the answers. I think that's one of the keys. People get hung up on, I have to be an expert. Well, you don't have to be an expert. There's plenty of resources that people can turn to. But it is important that you be able to answer basic questions about your company. And if all you do is sit back and send people to other sources to do presentations for them, for you, you don't get that in-depth knowledge. When I was working with what was my primary network marketing company for about 5 years. It's now my secondary company. I was doing an international weekly internet presentation. I was actually doing 3 of them every week. And I had people from the United States, Canada, Australia, different places on there. The first time I did that, I was scared stiff. But guess what? The second time it got easier, and the third time it got easier. And after doing that for about a year, it was a pretty simple process, and it was something that I found I enjoyed doing, and I suspect a lot of people will find that once you have a basic confidence level in the material, and it's very simple. If you believe in it, it's very easy to talk about it. The good news is most companies have nowadays DVDs that people can watch and learn about their company and opportunity, internet video presentations. It is with the tools that are out there now, it isn't absolutely necessary to stand up in front of people and make presentations. I would just tell you it does build your skills to be able to do that and be a more effective communicator. And what we talk always about is the more skills you have, the more money you make. So bottom line is, no, you don't have to make presentations to people, but you should be able to be able to meet somebody somewhere, and in a conversation they want to know what you're doing. In many cases it's not the best thing at that point to go through a full presentation with somebody, but you want to be able to be prepared to do that if necessary. If you have somebody over and you're watching a DVD and your DVD player breaks, you don't want to be, oh gee, I can't do anything now. So be prepared, and it's kind of a life lesson. and a great skill to have, and something that you get better at the more you do it. You don't have to be great in the beginning. One of my number one mentors, a guy named Jim Rohn, said when he had to do his first presentation in front of people, he got up but his brain didn't. And that can happen to anybody. The more you do it, the more confidence you have. So the answer is no, you don't have to do your own presentations, but you should at least have the knowledge. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, there are 15 other videos in this series to watch. Just go to the website underneath my chin here. If you have any specific questions, my phone number is in the credits at the back. I'd be happy to answer that for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk with you soon.